So this is War Super here, and I'm playing Elite Dangerous. I'm gonna make our Crate Phantom into our miner, and I'm getting ready to sell the keel back. I'm just taking everything out. Unfortunately, I didn't think about this before I engineered, so we lost some resources. We're not gonna be using everything. We're not gonna carry any more mining lasers. We're gonna replace those with real weapons on the Phantom, and we're gonna actually be able to defend ourselves. As I think we can have a shield and still have the same amount of cargo space. I'm hoping. It's a shame. Got to get rid of the frame shift drive. I don't think we'll be able to use any of these on the Phantom. There's probably not a lot we're going to be able to use them on, but it's minor inconvenience. Cargo racks, can you go actually? Yeah, let's sell, sell. Limpets we can store. Refinery can be stored. Definitely store the surface scanner. Docking computer can go. Planetary approach suite can go. There we go. So we actually have to pull out the Phantom before we can sell the keel back. I had $40 million worth of mining money. I still have it, 40.4 million. I was reading online, they say the Crate Mark II is not as good as the Mark I, but I'm sure it has, at the very least, one extra cargo slot. And we've already looked, it has one bigger weapon slot. So of course it's going to be slower, have less shielding because it has more firepower. That's just the way it works. But we can put that on hold. We just need to get back out there mining. So I'm going to keep these as beam lasers, and our two mining weapons are going to be the seismic charge launcher. And too bad they don't have a 2D abrasion blaster, because we don't have a one slot. Nowhere. I've never seen 2D abrasion blasters. Guess we'll use our old one then. The abrasion blaster, because we're just core mining, quick, easy money, large amount. Utilities, all we need is the pulse wave. We'll keep the combat things. I thought I had one of these stored. We'll keep the combat things equipped. Actually, I should have put that frame shift drive wake scanner and when it was a combat ship. But right now we're mining, so still need to save up for these $80 million 1A reactor surface composite bulkheads. Even the second best option, which is 1A, is 77. But we can go up to the military grade for now. That'll be a lot of money we're losing out on. We need to get thrusters first to 6A, and we also need to outfit it for mining. Then we can see what we can upgrade, especially being that expensive. We'll get the thrusters though. Thrusters are very useful when core mining, flying around the asteroids, and they weren't terribly expensive. That's it for core internals and optional internals. We keep the 6A engineered shield for sure. We need an advanced docking computer. Damn, I shouldn't have sold that one. Well, no worries. They have one. Planetary vehicle hangar can go. So we can either get the multi-limpet controller or we can get collector limpets and prospector limpets. If we get the multi-limpet, we can't engineer it. If we get the individual limpets, we can engineer those, but we don't know what the engineer modification will be, and it takes up an extra slot, and then we're also not using the slots to their full potential. See how all we can get with the limpets is ones, and it'll have to take up a 3 slot. So that whole engineer has been a total waste. Fuel scoop, fuel scoops we could engineer, but we don't use fuel scoops in mining vessels or combat vessels. We do have exploration vessel here. We could engineer the fuel scoop in and sell this. Operations, Olympic and store, I guess. Passenger cabin can be turned into a cargo rack for now. Store the passenger cabin. So there, we've already got enough cargo slots. So this module reinforcement can be another cargo rack, and that will bring us up to more cargo space than our mining vessel. It's 96. Now all we need is a refinery in Limpets, and we have 3 slots to do it in. We're gonna go with the multi-Olympic controller. Mining Limpets. Probably gonna go for a 3 refinery. What will we put in the 2 slot? Maybe we'll go with the 2 refinery. Then we still have 2 3 slots. I don't know what to put in there. We don't need anything for mining. They only have 2 class refineries. So we know what we're going to put in the 2 slot. See? I didn't even show you. In this 3 slot, right? Now if we go to refineries, it says the little 2 dots. They only have level 2 refineries. So we're going to equip our old one that's engineered. I don't like that what our engineering modification was, and that's the only one. Nobody else is going to engineer refineries either, I'm sure. You know how they have multiple people engineering multiple things like cannons, lasers, frameshift drives, and shields. Nobody's going to double up on refineries, and she only does the shielded refineries, which is so lame. Totally made me upset about this entire trip. Like we could add more cargo, which wouldn't be bad. I can't believe we got a shield and all this cargo. We could even take away like one of these 5s, put a fighter hangar in, and then make 2 of these 3s cargo racks, and that would be the same amount cargo capacity. Because I don't know what else to put in the 3s. We could do a fuel scoop, but that's not important. We don't need to travel. It would be remiss or just unnecessary to travel. You'd be putting yourself at an inconvenience for no benefit. We could get modular reinforcements, we could get autofield maintenance, but those things are they're for combat, not for what we're doing. I was thinking we could get a 3 class refinery, but then what would we put in the 2 slot? More cargo? I think that we're good with. I think we're gonna end up filling these up with cargo. There was something. Fighter base. Fighter base can only be in 5. So we'll take. They don't sell fighter base here. Do we have any? Probably not here at this particular space station, but we do out here in Kalanya. I know that. So that means these 3s are going to be cargo. We can do that. And let's move this mining, the limpets, up to the rest, down next to the other tools, so they're not in the cargo. So all the cargo things are in a line. Then tools at the bottom. So we can leave it as this with 112 cargo. Or we could get a fighter and take it back down to 96. Which 96 was still an improvement. And not only that, we also get to carry a shield now, which is an improvement. We also get to carry weapons now, which is an improvement. This is just exponentially improving our mining experience. 2 beam lasers on 1 button. No, these are different fire groups, so I'll put that like that. I mean, we could do two lasers on one button regardless, but they don't need to be with the mining gear. Go like that. Scanners are fine. Limpets are not fine. And pulse wave by itself, I guess. Or I can go with manifest scanner and then the limpets on their own fire group. I really was looking forward to engineering the limpets because they're so shitty all the time. They're just so bad. Speed, durability, man, that sucks. We don't need a fighter though because we have a shield now and we can defend ourselves. So I say we just get the fucking mining then, you know. We do have some assassination follow-up missions. Gallium, I'm not sure if you buy that or mine it. These are subsurface deposits, methanol monohydrate crystals. Osmium is mining, laser mining. Lanthanum, lanthanum, I don't know what that is. I mean, I know it's mining. I guess it's a metal, but I don't know what. How do you get it in the game? People of Kalani. I hate the mining missions. Let's donate some money. Where is 100 units platinum, 100 void opals, 500 diamonds? I've never seen anything like that. Even in the locked categories at the bottom, I've never seen that. So I'm glad to know we can do it and everything, but I just got done mining, man. And we didn't sell our keel back. I guess we'll go out to mine again, even though we mined in the last video. How much is this? We get the full profit though, the full 2.6. Yeah, it was an old ship. Like we were like mining in an old hoopty ass car with duct tape rims on it. You know, we were mining them with a chain muffler. We were mining and it's fucked up. This isn't even designed to mine, and it's so much better. Closest is the best. And for the fighter loadout on this, I want to switch the shield at least the modification I made to the shield. Bioweave, like I like the idea of Bioweave, but why they make it inherently worse than the regular shield, I don't know. You would think it'd be just a matter of an opinion type thing. The bi-wheel charges faster but is weaker. The other one is stronger but charges slower, and you choose how you want to play. But they're equally good. But it's not like that. You can tell by the letter. One is C, one is A. I wish we could use the C as it were an A. In fighters, you should have CA bi-wheel, and in every other ship, you should have 6A normal shield. And if you want to do fighters and be a pirate and everything, you can. And prismatic shields are a lost hope now because we're going to constantly lose merit. And we're stuck in Colonia, so we can't regain merit. 112, that's going to be 30, 40 million per trip. But it's going to be a long, strange trip. I didn't get any limpets, and I'm not using my resources to craft any. I've got to spend a couple hours landing on surface planets and harvesting nickel iron and materials like that. But I was thinking about doing it not for the commonly used materials. I was thinking about doing it for just the shit that we lack. Like, go to our list of elemental materials. We got antimony, we have 47. Arsenic, we have 7. Boron, we have 6. And these are all from surface planets for the most part. And I was thinking about fully stocking some of them.
Docking request granted.
And that would definitely take hours of SRV traversal, which we could do in this crate ship, our very first one for all, it seems. I'm thinking we'll just, and I know, and the question's been answered, and we have all the parts. I'm thinking we just outfit it for combat and get to doing some of that. Like we sold the keel back, and we'll still use this for mining later, though. That's gonna be a nice haul. Like I might go do that because it's gonna take longer than the last ship. And in the last ship, you obviously saw it was 2 hours because after 1 hour, I had half of my hull full and I had to end the video. So we might switch out for a better refiner too. That might be an option. We'll experiment with that later, but I might go get to like where my cargo hold is full to 100, then start the video and end the mining trip so you can see the price and everything.
Landing gear deployed.
For now, we'll do some combat, some piracy. I'm gonna look up, see if they have hatchbreaker limpets and whatnot in a 3 or a 2 so we can efficiently use our slots. I think they're all ones
Docking
though.
successful. Engines disengaged.
No, they do have 3, so we're gonna get. We want recon, hatchbreaker, and collector, and then we're gonna go engineer them if we can. And then we'll get some of these cool espionage missions. We'll break into things and steal from people. This one is 2.9 million to kill one guy. Mission rank dangerous exceeds your rank of competent, but we used to be able to take missions like that. I guess we'll go right back to the frag cannons. Where are we? At Jack Station in Cologne. I gotta remember, now that there's no ship here, I won't know where to come. Well, we could transfer them to our next location. Don't want to lose my mining equipment. We could also, fully continue fully upgrading this and engineering it. Frameshift wake scanner. Because we need those bulkheads. We're not going to be able to do that running combat and espionage missions though. So we want the shield. I guess we'll work up from the bottom. Refinery. This place isn't going to sell all those limpets. They only have one prospecting limpets, one repair limpets, no recon limpets, no one hatchbreaker limpets. So we're going to have to use a lot of searches. We'll store the mining equipment though. Cargo racks, yeah, so they can stay. I don't know. Like I think we'll go, since we have 3 3s and I want 3 limpets, I want recon, hatchbreaker, collector. This will be a planetary vehicle hangar. The fuck? This will be a planetary vehicle hangar. Each one of these will be to the 3A Olympic controllers. Then shield and cargo, that's all we really need. We need an interdictor. But that's not 100% necessary. It's more of a convenience. Will be used, but it's still more of a convenience type thing. Want limpets. 3A recon limpet. We got 3A repair limpets. 3A collector limpets. 3A prospector limpets. Fuel transfer. Hatch breaker. 3A hatch breaker. Let's go for it. From Colonia. Get rid of Odyssey stations. Lanid's Bits and Bobs, a fleet carrier. Oh, this is going to be such a waste of time if these fleet carriers don't sell this shit, man. I guess we'll pick up the missions while we're here. If we always come back to the same place, we'll never lose our mining gear. Mining, investor debt acquisition, massacre missions, funding missions. Spec Ops, 21 million, wow. And it's only like 2 ranks above us. Crazy. I can't wait till we get to those missions. Then we're going to be able to get a fleet carrier quick. And mining missions, when the mining missions get like that too, it's going to be easy work. Mega ship turrets, black box, oh, assassinate, help, delivering meat. Yeah, the best was already at the top. We passed all the best, which was $1 million data acquisitions, 2 of those. Land, because land and interact at a settlement, then get chased down. And this one's 1.5 million. Another 1.5 million. Spec Ops for 2 million. Oh, that's 21 million. Wow. Okay. Those are our rate. A lot of mining, 10 million, 11 million, 8 million. Economic data acquisition, same thing. But that's rank as master, damn. I'm gonna try that. Assassination, 500,000 for that economic data mission, no. Liberate 6 hostages. I want to do shit like that too. Commercial samples. We gotta rank up with them, and they don't have any missions I like. So what's the name of this fleet carrier? Lanid's Bits and Bobs in Kalanya. Where's ye oldest at? This is such a hassle looking through all the fleet carriers. Deep Rock Galactic. Maybe I should have chose the transactions panel. Yeah, like I've looked up in the galaxy map and in the system map in the game, I looked up who was going to buy tritium for this price, and then they sold me a place. And then it wasn't listed. Then the next place said it was a different price than what was listed. Actually, it wouldn't buy anything, but it said it would. So there's a lot of problems with that, with the trading. I don't know what the deal is. If we can start doing every mission earning 20 million, man, that'll be nice. If we get a stack like we do right now, that's 80 million. We'll be up to billions in easy time. I like the idea of using a hatchbreaker limpet to steal cargo from the ship in flight. That's so cool. I think we did a Liberate 6 hostage mission. You land on a planet and then there's skimmers guarding like occupied escape pods or something, or or there's an occupied escape pods there as you can sell for money after you finish the mission as like a reward, you know. Pain pleasure cruises. The mining in this one's just gonna be fun and profitable.
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage. Objective detected.
I think it's a trading. I haven't checked it. It says unidentified signal source, but when we have no missions accepted, it pops up like it's a trading beacon. Better have what I need, Bob.
Thank you for visiting our carrier, Commander. We look forward to your custom. Access granted. Please follow standard docking procedure, Commander.
Alright. 340 hours of elite. I guess it made it to my list. You see data. Sell page. 300,000. Nice. Redemption. Can I claim my salary? My salary from the power play. No, I cannot. Thanks for nothing. Outfitting, livery, advanced maintenance. What am I here for? Outfitting. 5% tax on everything. Give me my limpets, man. Give me my limpets. I know they're not here. Hatch breakers 3A, hatch breaker bay. And it's an A. And it's an A. Now we need recon, 3A recon, 3E recon. I'll have to pass on that one. And collectors, because in a combat situation, when you're stealing from people, there's no way you're going to cargo scoop every one of those. You would get shot down. So you gotta have the collector limpets. 3A? 3B. Fuck, man. What a pain in your ass. Well, back to the search here. We want 3A collector, limpet controller, Kalanya, Linid's bits and bobs. It's a lie. Next on the list is Aaron Go Bragg. Aaron Go Bragg. also ready to get into some Xeno honey. There's no Aaron Go Bragg in here. Aaron Go Bragg. I think it seems quicker to dock and leave a fleet carrier though.
Landing gear retracted.
Release confirmed. You are clear to leave.
I'm just gonna get all these and then we're gonna go do a mission. And then if we still have time, I'll go engineer them. Well, no, we should probably engineer them first so we can see what modifications we can even engineer.
3, 2, 1. Engage.
Well, let's see if the recon limpet is here as well. There is no 3A recon limpet, is there? Recon limpet. Nope, it's all in E's. And 3E. Man, if 3E's not at the one we're going to, we have to go back to buy that one, I'm gonna be pissed. It says it's at Aaron Go Bragg's too, and the place we were just at. Well, we saw there was a 3E there. But why is it only a 3E? Like, I mean, none of it really makes sense. I don't think they should all be one class, all C's, you know, for their limpets. But there is a notable improvement between A's and whatnot, though. Probably because recon, you know, it has to be long to make it challenging. So you're hacking, you know, and there is no durability. It's either fail or not, fail or succeed. There's not much to improve or iterate upon. With collector limpets, you can make it where it only fires one limpet at a time, and that limpet takes forever, and that limpet gets destroyed by the wind. Hatch breaker limpets, probably the speed of how fast it breaks the hatch. Recon limpets should, how fast they hack, but don't know why. Damn, you got me crashing into the damn planet. Look at them. How did we get all the way around the planet? Yes,
Access
yes, my
granted.
love.
Proceed to your allocated path, Commander.
He's got a nice
Docking
voice.
request confirmed. Assisted approach is go.
Landing gear deployed.
Landing complete. Clamps engaged.
Let me go to outfitting, doll. Never don't remember hearing her voice. Nothing doing here other than outfitting, livery and repairs. Remote workshop. Shield. I don't want that. I wish we had pinned a different one. I would go with fast recharge. I just did this, didn't I? Power distro. I would go with weapon focus. Well, actually, since we're multi-purposing it, I really don't. We would have to just choose a different one, like charge capacity or clean, dirty, whatever other ones they have. Throw all those back at the. Well, there's people that do it out here. We just haven't unlocked them yet. The double up. So Hatchbreaker was E only. No, Hatchbreaker's A. Collector's E only. Recon's E only. Don't need a lot of cargo for combat. 3E, just like they say, it's a D. That's pretty much it, besides the interdictor. Like, there's not even more options for us at all when it comes to combat. I mean, hull and module reinforcements. And Xeno hunting, but Xeno hunting, you gotta do everything. Your optional internals, your utilities, and your weapons. We've got all the combat utilities already. They do have Xeno hunting, Xeno scanner, shutdown field neutralizer. We don't need heat sink launchers, don't need kill warrant scanners. We have a shield booster, we have a wake scanner, we have a manifest scanner, we have a point defense. Don't need pulse wave, don't need electronic countermeasures. We will soon, because I've just started to see people using fire and missiles at me. And it sucks, it takes me down. In this ship, I believe, and we can do, what am I looking at here? Why do I have two hatch breakers, man? What the fuck? And one of those supposed to be a collector limpet. 3A, nice, thank God. I know I gotta mess with the fire groups. Wish we could have all three of these on one. Well, we can. Then we'd be wasting limpets. I guess 1, 2 don't really matter in this on 1. Weapons need to, oh, we gotta move these back here. And lasers on one button, frag cannons on another. And we've got scanners, then we've got combat scanners, then we've got limpet collectors. We could put one of the limpets on the scanners. Oh well, it's not important. Down to 96. Damn, that's still damn good. We're never gonna use that. Is that the limpet engineer? Marsha Hicks and Tur, okay. Who was the guy in Lachtain? Laser weapons. Well, I have laser weapons and they didn't. Oh, because we haven't even been there yet. Okay. Going to Marsha Hicks and Tur at the Watchtower. Nice. Feels good, man. Feels real good. Oh, we didn't buy any limpets.
Landing gear retracted.
A lot faster leaving here.
Departure.
Recon hatchbreaker, collector, weapons, scanners, combat scanners, limpets. You need scanners.
Speed
Frameshift
restrictions
drive
have been
charging.
lifted. Flight control signing off.
Let's go, come on. Wonder why you can't engineer the multi-limpet controllers. All we could do, couple things we could use a fuel scoop. What was that? There was something I was gonna trade out for cargo racks, and it was like a 3 category. The interdictor. But we could use a fuel scoop every now and again, or the detailed surface scanner. I actually like not having a detailed surface scanner after taking such a long trip and having to scan every little thing for hours on end. Now, I can't guilt myself into doing it. Like when you're an explorer ship, you're meant to do that. And then sometimes we would have ships where we would still have the scanner, but they weren't meant for exploration. We would be doing combat or land missions, and I'd guilt myself into scanning anyway. We're here. It's easy millions. We have the scanner. I'm really glad not to not have it. Ooh. When you wish upon a star, you'll go far. Remember that TV show Elf, I think? The theme song was about wishing upon a star or something. God, I can't remember it. I used to know it. Fucking little gnome yeti in love with the
Orbital
girl
flight
on
engaged.
there. What kind of creature? That was an alien. Oh, the theme song reminded me of aliens too. I still can't remember it though. It's easy to look up. Elf theme song. That, Harry and the Hendersons, Growing Pains, Sabrina the Teenage Witch, Clarissa Explains It All. Those were the days. Those were the days. All in the Family. It's from a very different era. Oh, he's boosting when he's landing? What's going on? What was that about?
Landing gear deployed.
go, let's go, let's go.
Enjoy your visit.
Frag cannons, that's cool, we'll do those. Double shot, we can get pretty high. Efficient, we can only get to level 2. Look at how many things efficient upgrades, and they're all blue, all positive. The maxing out, the range is decreased greatly by double shot. High capacity mag, yeah, that annoys me in battle, how I find myself reloading too much. And increase your DPS. Lightweight overcharge, what's the overcharge? Just higher damage, but more negative repercussions. I think I gotta go with ammo capacity. That's a good rule of thumb. If you notice the problem and you get the option like this in a list to fix it, that's the one you choose. High capacity magazine. Now we can go do an experimental effect. Nice. Why is it so quiet? I think we'll get it to 4 at least. Boom. Can we max out 4? Yeah. Nice weapons. You gotta get to know them though. I didn't like them my first time trying to use them. I thought they cost me to die a lot, or so I thought at the time. But once I learned how to incorporate them into my strategy, it was a lot better. Oversized, power, mass, integrity. Experimental shells that temporarily reduce a target's sensor acuity. It doesn't sound bad. Drag munitions. Disrupt engine exhaust flow on the target, preventing engine power, preventing them from supercharging away. I like that idea a whole bunch. And they can't maneuver at all. That's still along the same concept, so I'm keeping that one. I'm not pinning frag cannons, I'll just do the other one right now. Hopefully we can max it out. Still quiet. Level 3. We've already got her to what level? She's already maxed out at level 5. Just from engineering that one piece of equipment. Just a quiet lady too. Level 5. Oh, we were out of military supercapacitors. I don't remember where to get them. I remember there being high-grade emissions in certain war-torn systems or something like that. Put it on the list. I'll put the same unit drag experimental effect. We can do Hatchbreaker Olympus to level 5 already. Wow. Lightweight, reinforced, shielded. What's the difference between shielded and reinforced, really? Mass or power draw, your negative aspect. It's lightweight. I thought I wanted so much more from this. Lightweight it is. I'm definitely not worried about the integrity. This is a lot of materials on such a worthless modification. Like nobody's even going to use the individual limpets. Everybody's going to use multi-limpets. And then for another degree of that, you got what you're engineering. The modification is not that good. Nobody's going to do this shit, especially for this cost of materials. I think we can max it out. It's going to be some lightweight ass limpets. I would have preferred speed, durability, time that it takes them to complete the task. Sometimes you can't get invited to the next engineer till you've maxed out first engineer, so it's not all bad when you make mistakes engineering or anything like that. Lightweight, same options for collector limpets, which is really bad. Collectors are the worst when it comes to speed and durability. Well, durability, not really speed. They're alright. The speed. Everything seems to take the same amount of time. All the limpets. Collectors are the only ones that have a problem, and it's durability. The rest function without notable errors. So there's really no point for us to be doing this right now. But every light year counts when it comes to jump range, fuel economy. Did collector, did hatch breaker. What about recon limpets? They're only coming in E. Those are the ones that were only coming in 3E, and there's no, and can't engineer. We can do cannons, fuel transfer limpets with refineries, multi-cannons, frag cannons, prospectors, hatch breakers, fuel scoops, collection limpets. No recon limpets. Well, it's alright with me. Get on with the mission. All data acquisitions. No combat. I thought we had a combat mission, but it's alright.
Landing gear retracted.
I've never been here before.
You are go for departure.
Viper Mark II. His faction was just listed as Marsha Hicks.
Frameshift drive charged.
Desi on this. Yeah, they got some weird system names out here. One was Pennsylvania. Colonia's pretty weird, and there's Desi. Lactane.
Incoming mission critical message.
What you got for me, baby? 10, that's not bad. It's Earthblank. That was a pretty Earthblank too. I shouldn't have zoomed out so quick. It looked prettier when it was blurry.
System scan complete.
Missing out on some money, but it's alright. It's okay. Seeker's Red. Oh, that was a fleet carrier. Would have been more interesting if it was something in the game. Beaumont Reach, medium security. And we're out of time. It's been your boy Super playing every day.